Again, a warm welcome to all the students. Here we are going to see for the last unit the prior presentation, that a small presentation on the belt drive that is included in our last unit syllabus for the systems and mechanical engineering. So basically, we are going to see the belt drive. Okay, so what are the types of belt drive in this presentation? Belt drive is a belt is nothing but what a looped strip of flexible material used to mechanically link two or more rotating shafts. Okay, so to link the two or more rotating shafts, a belt or a belt is used, or also it is called as a looped strip. It is used. They may be used as a source of motion to efficiently transmit the power or to track the relative movement. Okay, so either to transmit the power or to track the relative movement, to carry on the relative movement from one object to the another object. A relative movement is there. To carry out that movement, the belts are used. Okay, or either way they are used for that particular thing, or to transmit the power. So that is its main function. So belts are looped over the pulleys in a two pulley system. The belt can either drive the pulleys in the same direction. ओके दो पुली को आइदर दे कैन ड्राइव करता है वो करता है कर सकता है वो इन द सेम डायरेक्शन. ओके, और द बेल्ट में बी क्रॉस्ड सो दैट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द shafts is opposite. Okay, so that the direction of the when the direction of the shafts is needed to be in the opposite, so we can attach the belt in the cross direction. Okay, so open belt drive we can see over here. This is a beautiful example of a diesel engine. It's a belt. It's a Yanmar 2GM20 marine diesel engine. It is there. So we can observe here how open belt drive is connected. Okay, it's connected. So next thing is about the cross belt drive. Cross belt drive, when the belts are arranged in the cross section manner or the cross manner, then and when the see you can see over here the movement of the or the shafts is in opposite direction. Okay, so for that particular thing, the cross belt drive is used. So what are the types of the belt drive? One is the flat belt drive. We can say the flat belt drive over here in the particular slide, in the current slide. Then there is a V belt drive. Then there is a timing belt drive. So timing belt drive looks like this. Okay, so it's a very small figure. It's a kind of thumbnail, I guess. So okay, so when should we use the belt drives? Okay, so what are the actual advantages of the belt drive? They are very simple. They are very economical also. Okay, so what are its basic advantage? They are very simple. Sorry, prior to that we failed to answer one question, that when should we use the belt drive. So remember that when the belt drives are used, either to transmit the motion or transmit the power, or to carry out the motion in the relative direction. Okay, so for these two purposes, to carry out the motion in the relative direction or to transmit the power. Okay, so for that particular things the belt drives shall be used. So again, what are the advantages? So why the use of belt drive is mandatory, or why it should be used? Since they are simple, they are very economical. Parallel shafts are not required. Overload and the jam protections are provided. Noise and vibrations are damped out. Okay, so machinery life is prolonged because of the load fluctuations. Okay, are cushioned. Okay, load fluctuations are cushioned, so whatever the extra vibrations are there, they are damped out, they are absorbed by these sorts of, or these types of belt drives. Okay, so they are lubrication free, they require only low maintenance. Okay, so they are very highly efficient, 90 to 98%, very high efficiency is there. Some misalignment is tolerable, but if at all a misalignment is in large condition, is in large quantity, then it may lead to the failure. So they are very economical when the shafts are separated by the large distances. If the shafts are at the large distances and we want to transmit the motion or to transmit the power, okay, so at that particular things or the moments, they are very much economical, they prove to be economical. Okay, what are the disadvantage? The angular velocity ratio is not necessarily constant or equal to the ratio of the pulley diameters because of the belt slip and the stretch. Belt slip may occur. Okay, so heat buildup occurs. Okay, when constant movement, due to the constant movement, the heat may be built up or heat may be dissipated. The speed is limited to only 7,000 feet per minute, or the 35 meters per second if we count it in per second format. Power transmission is limited to 370 kilowatts or the 500 horsepower. So operating temperatures are restricted to -31 to 185 degree Fahrenheit, or in degree Celsius or degree centigrade we can talk about it is -35 to 85 degree centigrade. Some adjustments of the center distance or use of an idler pulley is necessary for the wear and the stretch compensation. So a means of disassembly must be provided to install the endless belts. Okay, some adjustment might be necessary for the center to maintain the center distance, or we can provide an idler pulley so that the proper alignment of the belt drives while during the motion will be carried out. Okay, means of disassembly should be provided so as to install the endless belts. Okay, so these are the nothing but the disadvantages. So we have seen what is belt drive, what are the types of the belt drive, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of the belt drive, and of course the very big question, why should we use the belt drive? Always remember, it shall be used for transmitting the motion, for transmitting the power, okay, and to carry out the motion in the particular direction without the failure. Thank you so much guys, that's it for today. It was nothing but about the belt drive and how its advantages, its disadvantages, and the types of belt drives. Okay, open belt drive, closed belt drive, we have already learned few things regarding the belt drive. Thank you so much for the today's session. Have a nice day.